Hello and welcome to HNS Academy. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Zoom for your online teaching or video conferencing. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is to go to Zoom website. Here we are on their website. First we need to sign up. It's completely free. Here it asks you for to sign up with your email. You can simply use this option as well. So we're just going to use this for now with sign in with Google. Let's click on this. And here I need to choose an account. There you go. And for now, it has taken our Google account, but we still need to create an account with Zoom app. So let's create an account. And there you go, we're there in the Zoom now. So here on the top menu we have multiple options here. We can schedule a meeting, join a meeting, or host a meeting. And here we have some other options. It says upcoming meetings, previous meetings, and some meeting templates as well. Now upcoming meetings, this comes into play where we have some multiple classes in a day or tomorrow, and you want to schedule it ahead, so you can just schedule those ahead of time, and those will be shown over here on this page and under the upcoming meeting section. So let's see. For now we're going to look into host a meeting for now. So here if we see, we have multiple options, which is without video, with the video, or screen share only. So we're going to go with the video off. So let's go ahead and click on this. And here I'm getting this message that open Zoom meetings because I've already installed the Zoom application. For you, it will open up a download window and it will start downloading the software for you. Once it's downloaded, you can simply click on that and install it. And once installed, then you can open it here. You'll get a similar dialog box to open that software. So once that software is installed, you will get this next dialog box like this over here. It's telling us to join with the computer audio, so we're just going to go ahead and click on this. Down here you have another checkbox. If you check it, it won't ask you again. You can check it or uncheck it, it all depends on you. For now we're just going to go ahead and click on join with computer audio, and now it's using the computer audio here. Here if we go full screen, here we have multiple options. First, because we're the only one in this meeting now, we can add participants. Here it gives you different options. If we click on the participants here, it opens up the window on the side over here for you, and here it gives you the option to mute them, and then you can also let them rename as well. If we go down here, good thing is that you can mute everyone while you're communicating. This can be very helpful when you want to give a lecture about something and then you don't want any distractions in between. So this can be a very handy tool about muting them all. And here we have some other options as well. You can especially the second one over here, which says mute participants upon entry. This can be very handy because when you have people joining your meeting while you're already giving an online lesson and you don't want new people to come in and distract you, so you can keep this on, and when they join the meeting, they will automatically be muted, and you can then unmute them. You can ask them a question and then unmute them or manually. Underneath it you have other options. Allow participants to unmute themselves. You can allow them to rename their names, and you can also enable a waiting room here where they can wait if you don't want them to join the meeting, which is already an ongoing meeting. And then you have the locked meeting option as well. So this is about the participants. Next we have the security option. If we click on this, it lets you enable the meeting room. You can lock it. You can allow different things to your participants. Here you have multiple options. If you don't want to chat, if you don't want them to chat while you're giving away your lecture or during your meeting, you can uncheck the chat option, and you can also uncheck the unmute themselves option if you don't want them to unmute themselves while you're giving away the lecture, so there are no distractions. So next thing we have here is the chat option. If we click on this, it opens up a little box here. Good thing about chat is that down here currently we don't have any participants. However, if we had, it gives you the option to either chat with everyone in the meeting, or you can actually select a person and message them privately as well if you want to ask a question, or if you want to send something to a specific person regarding a question. Here it also gives you an option to add the file. You can choose the file from the Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive, or from your computer as well, and then you can upload it in the chat so everyone can use that file while you're giving away the lecture. Next we have some other options here. This is to allow participants to chat, so who they can chat with. So if you have multiple options here, you can either keep it everyone publicly and privately. This allows them to chat with you, with everyone, and with the other participants as well. However, if you want to keep it nice and quiet, then you would want to select the host only. So whoever sends the message, it only comes through to you, and then it won't be seen by the other members of the meeting. And that way everyone and the other people don't get distracted while you are talking to a specific person. So next we have another interesting option here, which is share screen. If we click on this, it shows you different options over here, and we have three basic options, which is basic, advanced, and files. If we go to the advanced one, it lets you can share a portion of your screen. You can use music, you can use content from a different camera as well. So these are some. If you don't want to share your full screen, you can use this option to share a portion of your screen. You can go to the file section. This is same as the one we checked down here, and you can share files from different options here, and then you can share with everybody so they can use it while the meeting is going on. Let's go back to the basic section. Here we have multiple screens. We can either share the full screen, or we can choose an application. For example, I have Excel open or different other browsers, so I can choose an application to share as well rather than sharing the full screen. The good function about Zoom, and this is one of the powerful functions about Zoom, which is mostly not there in other Zoom related softwares, is the whiteboard option. Let's go ahead and open this. Now this it gives you a whiteboard to draw or to add text or do whatever you want to do, just like you do on a normal class. You can draw things here. For example, let's write something, and then you can also use the text. You can use the stamp, spotlight, you can erase it, and you can do all bunch of stuff with the options available here. And that way it lets you do all the work over here just like you're doing it in a normal classroom. So this is a really helpful tool while you want to explain something to your participants. You can just draw things here, and then you can easily write things here and then explain in a quick way. Once you're done with this, you can simply go up here and then click on stop share, and then that will take you back to your normal meeting, and everyone will be there, so you haven't lost anybody. It's just that you've closed that whiteboard option. Next, we have the record option here. If we click on this, you'll see that it is recording this meeting now. So whatever happens now, it will all be recorded, and then it can be saved and uploaded anywhere on any of the video platforms to be shared with anyone publicly. So once we are done with the recording, we can either click on stop recording there or over here, and it will stop the recording of the video. Let's go and click that, and then it says that the recorded file will be converted to MP4 and the meeting ends. So this is what we want. These are pretty much all the options here. Other than that, we have the mute my audio option, or we can also start the video as well if we want to share the webcam while you are delivering an online lecture. You can also start your video to show yourself in a webcam on a top right corner while you're explaining things to your attendees. So these are all the options here. We have pretty much covered everything. One last thing is, once you're done with your meeting, you can go to the end option. If you click on this, it gives you a couple of options. If you can either leave the meeting, and that way you'll just leave the meeting and the rest of the attendees will be there and they can still chat with each other and then leave the meeting afterwards. Or you can actually end the meeting for all because you're the host, and then that way everyone will be forced out of the meeting. So let's go ahead and click on this, and there you go. It's converting the recording into an MP4 file, and now I can choose where I want this to be saved. For now, we don't want to save this, so I'm just going to cancel this for now. That's all you need to do to use Zoom. I hope you've enjoyed the video today and you've learned something useful. If you have any suggestions, or if you want to share your experience with the Zoom app, please let us know in the comment section, and let us know how or which functions of the Zoom app you like the most, so we can share the experience with everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and on the way back, don't forget to subscribe the channel. This really helps us bring more interesting and informational content for you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.